Now let's talk about placement. Your channel choice can make or break your business. Most people underestimate how powerful a choice of channel can be. They obsess over the product, they refine the features, they polish the positioning. But again and again, the companies that truly break through do so often by making different placement choices, by choosing where and how they reach their customers differently than the competition. Let me start with a story. Imagine this. There's once a fisherman, highly skilled, deeply experienced, who spent his life fishing in a quiet pond. He knew the bait worked, he had the fish, but no matter how good he was, the pond only offered so much fish. He knew he had everything right, but he wasn't catching enough fish. When disaster forced him to leave, he discovered a river overflowing with fish. And overnight, his results changed completely, not because he became better, because he moved to the right water. And the lesson is simple, but it's profound. Talent matters, but placement determines your ability to scale. That same logic applies to business. Some of the most disruptive companies in history didn't invent radically new products. They made radically different channel choices. Think about companies like Salesforce, which delivered enterprise software through the cloud instead of on-premise installations. Think about Apple, which opened its own stores rather than relying on retailers. That's another channel choice. Or Amazon, which rewrote the rules of retail by going online first. These weren't just go-to-market decisions. They were strategic acts of placement. So how do you make the right channel choice? You don't guess. You don't ask. You just got to ask better questions. And there are really 5 questions that leaders should ask when they're choosing, making a channel choice. But I want to focus on the 3 most important ones. First, obviously, where are your most valuable customers? And how do they actually want to buy? Not all customers are equal. The channel that attracts your best customers, the ones that will be easiest to acquire, that will stay the most loyal, who will spend the most, those customers almost never reach them all in one place. Your most valuable customers are going to be in one pond and not in another pond. Second, what does it really take to win in that channel? Every channel has hidden economics, power dynamics, and demands. Some reward speed, some punish complexity, some shift power to intermediaries. If you don't understand the rules of the channel will defeat you. Third, does your channel amplify your strengths or expose your weaknesses? A great channel aligns with your capabilities. A bad one forces you to compete on dimensions where you're always going to lose. And the deeper point is this: placement is not tactical, it is foundational. So here's my call to action. Stop treating distribution as an afterthought. Stop accepting the distribution approach or channel that your industry implies. Stop assuming your industry's default channel is the right one. And ask yourself honestly, am I fishing harder or am I fishing smarter? Because the fastest way to transform a business isn't always to build something new. Sometimes it's simply to move to better water.